and welcome to Hurricane Prep 2021. And this is the face you're gonna get the whole time with a patchy tan because I don't care. It is now projected to be a Category 4, another historic hurricane for us. We just got our supplies. It wasn't looking like it was gonna hit us that bad. It was just gonna be like a tropical storm, no big deal, so nobody was in a rush to get supplies. Well, it got super strong overnight. And when I woke up, they said it's going to be a Cat 3 when it hits landfall. Now it's going to be a 4, and we're going to get a good chunk of it. So we had to go all the way out to the country to get supplies, like a good little ways from our home. Because the street I live on, well, like the area I live in, was just slammed. Madness, people trying to get gas for the generators. Like, traffic was ridiculous. Like, everything was backed up. You couldn't even get into the grocery store if you wanted to. There was like no parking, no buggies, because we drove the parking lot of 2 grocery stores. I'm like, I don't think I can get in there to get anything. So we went to the dollar store, Dollar General, way out, kind of towards like small community up north from us, and found 4 bottles of Smart Water. I got 3 loaves of bread, and I am cooking all the meat that I have right now. I have a roast, I have got 4 chicken breasts, carne asada, and some hamburgers that I am currently cooking all of it right now, getting it ready because we're going to use it all for sandwiches. And yeah, we're prepping to lose power and it be another Laura where it's shitty for a week at least, if not longer. So, yep, through today. My plan though is to cook up all the meat, tidy up the living room so we have room for all the air mattresses and room for everyone to sleep, and get all the towels and my husband's work clothes washed because he has to work nights throughout the hurricane, of course. Again, he's had to work through every hurricane and ice storm, but he's gonna go in the morning to try to find water. Water was very scarce, and my sister-in-law said that they bought all the water they could find, and they still need more water. Like, it was pretty picked over, and I don't think anybody thought to go to the Dollar General here yet. Like, they hadn't reached that level of desperation, so they're all just hitting up like Walmart and Super One, like the big grocery stores. Dollar General had a ton of bread. Usually, like, loaves of bread are the first thing to go. Bread, lunch meat, that kind of stuff. We should have enough to survive on. And yeah, I'm cooking roast that we can make like roast sandwiches out of. Something chicken, we can make like, just chicken sandwiches with some mayo. I got stuff for peanut butter and jellies. I got some Pop-Tarts, some snacks, a lot of Monster coffee drinks, what they call the Monster Java stuff. I got some of those. I got the Starbucks ones. I bought basically a lot of energy drinks because your girl's gonna need it. And last time we didn't have a way to make coffee. So, yeah, I got that. We got 2 bags of ice. I've got a bunch of baggies of ice, of water frozen in my freezer now that I'm gonna basically transform our freezer into a giant ice chest. So I have it lined with those huge, like, gallon bags full of water that are froze. And those go all around everything. So anything that needs to go in the freezer to be kept cold will be cold. But yeah, and we got the 2 huge bags of ice as well. And went ahead and put those in the freezer. So I think we should be set for a few days. Normally, in our area, Laura was probably our worst we've ever had, next to Gustav, which was like right after Katrina, I believe we had that one. Katrina was pretty bad here too, though, but nowhere near like it was. Obviously in New Orleans, we were without power for about a week after Katrina and after Gustav, and then Laura obviously was about the same situation. And so we're anticipating that again, because I swear I just now recovered from Laura mentally. That did a number on me. The stress just got to me of the heat and scrounging, it felt like, and just hoping you had something to eat, that kind of thing, and water. And it was very scary because our water lines went down. Everything had gone down during Laura. It was really, really bad. It was probably the worst we've ever been hit as far as our infrastructure goes. Like, all the water was shut off. The main transmission lines were down. Like, it wasn't just a few poles down and that kind of thing. It was really bad. Like, there's still houses that don't have roofs. Like, literally, there's a house in my neighborhood that still just has a tarp on their roof, and it's been a year. It's been almost a year exactly. And then a lot of people are just now getting their stuff repaired from the winter storm as well. So yeah, it's a little stressy. We went and got our hurricane snacks though. That was the most important thing. I got me 4 packs of gummies. I got me some pretzels, some Biscoff cookies with the Biscoff filling in the middle, and lots of coffee drinks, and the bread, obviously, and like things you need. I was like, yeah, I'm getting my hurricane snacks though, because during Laura, I don't think I had any snacks. I didn't think about buying hurricane snacks. And wherever that one was after Laura, I can't remember because it wasn't that bad. I had gotten a ton of snacks and it was like the way to go. So I'm stocked up for this one. I'm ready. I'm prepared as much as I can be. I think the night before, I think it's supposed to make landfall Sunday, so I'm going to fill up one of the bathtubs with water just to have it in case our water goes down again, because that was probably the worst thing, was just not having running water. So I'm going to have a big bathtub full of water so we can pour toilets, force them to flush, that kind of business. Yeah, we're going to be a little house on the prairie again, probably. So yeah, I got clothes washing. Mostly all our towels I'm trying to get washed, and my husband's jeans and like work clothes, and just stuff like that we need clean. Yep, that is what's going on right now. It's gonna be not fun without power because it's very hot. Like, we've had 100-degree days, so hopefully the hurricane brings a little bit of a cool front with it. Be nice. Yeah. Anyway, did I tell you I almost made an offer on a house this close? Like, I had the paperwork sitting on my table. All I had to do was sign it, and we were going to put an offer in on this 80-year-old home, craftsman style, beautiful, crazy layout, a lot of character, but everything in it was updated and new. But during the night, like, me and my husband sat there and we talked about it, and kind of was like, we have a great home. Why are we even considering why are we thinking about this? Like, what's wrong with us? Our house is beautiful. It's in great shape. It's brand new. It's done great during the hurricanes. Our power comes back on pretty quickly most of the times. We have buried lines. There's no big trees around us. We're set. Like, what's wrong with us? Why? But I went and viewed a house. Like, I was going to buy something. And like that, I was like, what's wrong with me? Why am I doing this? Why am this is a very unsafe bet because it's an 80-year-old home. And yeah, it's in good condition right now. But what about 6 months from now, a year from now, 10 years from now? When all the plumbing needs replacing or something like that, or the wiring's fucked. It was more just the space and the original features that like really sucked me in. It was a really dumb idea. Like, now I'm thinking, I'm like, why? But I mean, I was literally this close. Like, we had everything ready to go. Like, all I had to do was put in the amount of money I wanted to offer and sign it. And I sit there reading over the contracts and like looking at the disclosures. Everything looked great. And I talked to my dad a little bit, and he's like, I looked at that house. He's like, it's really old. He's like, I don't want you to end up with a money pit because it looks so pretty. He's like, I understand the appeal of it, and he's like, but it's so old. He's like, and I know that you don't want to deal with that kind of thing. And it's like, it's just right. He's like, just wait. He's like, wait until the market settles down and you can build the house that you really want, kind of thing. He's like, build the mid-century house of your dreams. Don't just buy something. And this wasn't even a mid-century style house. That's the thing. It was a craftsman style. It was more the location that sucked me in too, because it was literally right next to Lila, right next to my friend Lynette, like next to Amy. It was in our little group, and if we could walk to each other's houses, it was just all like both of us got caught up in the excitement of, we could all be so close together. Look at all this space for activities. This room could be a studio, and this and this. It had a massive den that could be an office hangout space that was incredible. Like, that would have been perfection. Like, it was a huge room. The kitchen was really nice. It has the eat-in kitchen, and then it had a massive dining room, and then a formal living room. It had like a dressing, kind of like an office space off the living room that they were using as like a dressing room and vanity. And it was, whoever lived there, like, makeup, because they already had like a vanity in there. It was already like set up, like I could make this a YouTube studio so nicely, like perfect. And the bedroom was gorgeous. The master bath had like the big garden tub in it. It was very open, and the layout was bizarre, and it was crazy because it's been added on to because older home. So it made like this massive weird circle. It was like a maze, but it was really kind of cool. But also the hallway was kind of creepy, and I could see myself being freaked out, thinking the house was haunted way too easily. That was another thing. I didn't get any bad vibes there, like it felt very homey and comfortable and welcoming. But at the same time, like, I know I'm gonna freak out about this hallway because hallways give me paranormal things with hallways. That's a story for another time. That Halloween, we're gonna do some paranormal story times because, but I could just see that hallway being a problem for me, and it being such an old home too. You know, that's my nice new construction on, basically built on a landfill. Literally, my neighborhood used to be a landfill. I found out. Yeah, and they just hauled dirt in over it. I'm like, well, I don't feel like there's anything bad in this land, at least, but maybe some trash. The house I grew up in was on Civil War campground. It was very haunted. Let me just put it that way. Incredibly haunted. lots of weird dreams about Civil War era stuff and things that I have no interest in or know about, would dream about there. Like, what the hell? Yeah, there was obviously like some kind of bad juju in that neighborhood, and you still feel it if you go over there. It looks like you're in the neighborhood from Stranger Things, but in the upside down. Like, it's so foggy all the time over there. It's just bizarre. I'm gonna have to drive through there one day and like vlog just driving through how creepy it looks, because there's just something about it. It's just wrong. And there's so much blood in that land. Native American blood, slaves, Civil War soldiers. You feel the energy, and I would dream about it when I lived there. It was very bizarre, but you can sense it. You would find arrowheads and stuff, you know, in your yard kind of thing, and it was just very poltergeisty, if you will. But anyway, that's a story for another time. I need to go check on the air fryer, because I'm doing the burgers in the air fryer. I'm going to put the chicken in the oven in a little while. I'm waiting for it to finish thawing out. And then I have some carne asada meat I'm going to saute up, because I think we'll put it on a sandwich, eat it by itself. It's stuff we can eat cold. That's the goal. And I've got the roast in the crock pot, because I have until Sunday to get all this done. But I got to get a lot of it done tonight before everybody gets here. So, yeah. And it's stupid hot, of course. At least my kitchen smells yummy. The roast smells good. I didn't even like season it fancy. I literally just put like some Tony's and onion powder, salt, and pepper on it, and like, you know, it's going on a sandwich. We can put mayo and some shit on there, it'll be alright. And I need to check the temp on my meat here. Meat thermometer is the best thing ever. And look at this mess. I've got to clean as well. But yeah, my meat thermometer is my best friend, so I can see that my stuff's the correct temp. I've gotten very anal about that these days. It used to be 160. It is 140 currently. Nope, it's creeping up to 160. Right, okay, so my meat is done. 20 minutes in the air fryer for hamburger patties. It's the way to go. I wonder if I could just do the chicken in the air fryer too. Oh, I gotta wash the thing out then. Yeah, and I need to unload the dishwasher, load it again, get all the dishes washed up too. Pray for me. Pray for me. I'm not an energetic kind of gal, you know what I mean? Mentally, very energetic. Can talk your ear off, but physically, not so much. Oh, and I twisted my ankle in Dollar General today. I caught my foot on the rug, twisted my ankle like 3 times trying to catch myself, and then ground. It didn't hurt my ankle though. My ankle feels fine. You know what hurts? My hip. Because I pulled a muscle in my hip and my knee. Because I landed on my knee and got carpet burn from the rug. It was right at the checkout. And I was like, I can't deal with an injury right now. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to get footage imported as well. Make sure everything's charged and ready to go. Okay, I'll check in later. I'll see y'all. Sorry for the bad lighting. But y'all want to see a hurricane snack haul? I know you do. I know you are so curious about what snacks I chose to ride out the hurricane with. I mean, riveting content over here, am I right? Let me show you my snacks real quick here. Let me flip you around. Right, okay. So first thing, this is just one of each that I pulled out to show you what I bought. These are delicious, by the way. These are just iced coffee. They're not like an energy drink. I have never seen these anywhere except for the Dollar General, and they're so good. So I got a couple of those. I've actually already drank one and loved it. And then I got, I think like 3 or 4 of these. That was just all they had. And then what the fuck? Oreo iced coffee? We gonna try that. And then I'd never seen this one either, so I got that one to try. Like, both of those, never seen before, or that one. And I also got some of these. So that's my coffee supply. I know these tear me up. Like, dairy is not my friend. It kind of sets off my IBS-C. But I also have my Align, so I should be okay. That sorts me out. That one doesn't work quite as good as the other ones that I've gotten, though. That's my coffee supply, but I have multiples of each of these, so that's not all. And then we got Pop-Tarts for quick breakfast, because sometimes you just need to grab something. Pop-Tarts are very convenient during hurricanes. I got some pretzel crisps to snack on. That's kind of just been keeping me going tonight, actually. I've been eating on those. Then we got some Cheez-Its just to munch on. My husband picked some of these. I know, not that much. Oh, wait, I forgot to take some of the snacks out. We've got these delicious motherfuckers right here. They got the Biscoff cream in them. Oh my god. These are amazing. And then I have 4 bags of my Welch's gummies, which are my favorite gummies in the world. So, yeah, that's our snack situation. And bring it over here. I've got a roast cooking. It is currently like 2 a.m. and I'm still trying to get shit done. But that's my roast cooking. I think I'm contemplating putting some barbecue sauce in it. I love how my paint on my lid's messed up. This crock pot roast oven is probably about 30 years old. It was my grandma's and it still is going strong and working great. And my best friend. Oh, that was hot. But I'm thinking about putting some barbecue sauce in there and doing like a kind of shredded beef barbecue sauce situation. That's taking forever to cook. I've had that cooking all night. But I don't know. What do you guys think? Should I do that? I might do that. I'll ask my husband what he thinks. And back over to the fridge. We got our bread hoard. And we've got just soda. So we're stocked on soda. I've still got some Spanish to eat some salads with. We've got a zucchini and a peach in here to eat and a squash. And some cilantro for the carne asada. And here's all my carne asada meat I've cooked up. I've cooked up chicken and cut that up for sandwiches. And we've got some burgers right here. And yeah, we got our little bit of water. That's the only thing we're lacking is the water. And hopefully that'll be remedied tomorrow. And I've got some jelly. And yeah, I told you I had multiples. Oh yeah, here's more energy drinks up here. So yeah, also I found these at Walgreens, and because I'm a 12-year-old boy, I cracked up at it. They're called Squirt. Yeah, I am basically mentally a 12-year-old boy, so I laughed way too hard at this and had to buy them, and they're all gross. They're so dirty, so you have to wash them before you drink them. Looks like somebody knocked ashes on them. Like, why? But anyway, me and my sister, we could not stop laughing at that. But yeah, I picked up mayonnaise for sandwiches, because not everybody likes Miracle Whip like I do. You think I got enough condiments here? I just restocked my stash from last hurricane. Got my Whataburger delicious ketchup. This is my favorite ketchup in the world. Spicy ketchup from Whataburger. Apparently I like restaurant things. This dressing is fucking good. We don't have a P.F. Chang's here. I just saw sesame dressing and got it, because I'm always trying to find ginger dressing that tastes like our local Japanese restaurant, but they make theirs from scratch every day. So it's impossible to find one that tastes like it. It's like the best ginger dressing in the world, but that's pretty damn good. Did you want a fridge tour? This is my favorite green salsa, Tapatilo salsa. This stuff is delicious with the carne asada. I dip my tacos in that. Yay, fridge tour. Oh my god, there's too many condiments. Dear Jesus. We got the Miracle Whip in there. We've got some, what is that? Oh, yeah, I got some sugar-free teriyaki to try. That's not even open. I just put it in the fridge just to get out of the way. Worcestershire, barbecue sauce. You know, the basics. My hoard of oat milk, because I love oat milk. I put this in my smoothies as well. You can squeeze it out and get like a shot of it. I put that in my smoothies for breakfast, usually. Breakfast, lunch sometimes. Or, you know, when I'm hungry. It's delicious, and this usually I use to make my smoothies. I do like a quarter of the vanilla, and then the rest I do with the unsweetened original. God, the vanilla is just so good. Vanilla oat milk is the best. This is my favorite oat milk on the planet, by the way. Planet Oat. The best one I've tried. I've tried a few. That is the most delicious one. The vanilla, though, is just... it's like a dessert. It is so damn good. But yeah, that's what we got going on in the fridge. I'm gonna put all my other stuff away. Also, apparently this is pretty good. I haven't tried it, but my husband liked it. And my favorite other thing here for burgers. I am obsessed with this garlic aioli. Best fucking thing in the world. I eat this on hamburgers, and oh my god, they're so good. And also dipping fries. And this we got free at a restaurant the other day. It's rich and sassy. I don't know why they're giving this out at an Italian restaurant, but they were. So I just have that now. And of course, no fridge is complete without some Chick-fil-A sauce. And Dijon and all that shit. Oh, these are the really good tortillas I've been using. These you have to cook in the skillet, but dear God, are they good. But these, they're getting hard. I better cook them up. So I think we're going to have the carne asada tomorrow. But these were so good. You just put them in the skillet for 90 seconds, 30 seconds on each side. Or like roundabout, and they puff up, and they are really, really yummy. And then my personal favorite is corn tortillas, white corn. And I do them the same way in the skillet. Hell yeah. You like my Whataburger ketchup horde. I have a problem. I love Whataburger ketchup. And I also love Black & Ranch from Popeyes. So I always keep some of that. And Sonic Signature sauce. I keep sauces because you never know when you're gonna run out or they forget to give it to you. And here's the ice horde. Just so much ice. I like how there's just like trash back there. I don't know why our fridge just gets so dirty. Yeah. Anyways, these are like just literal baggies I've filled with ice. And we got the ready ice, and there's more ice underneath. And then I got a thing of ice over here. So this will be my ice chest. This is like the bottom deep freeze section of my fridge. So hopefully this holds up before the storm and keeps my shit cold. Because I'm gonna get real pissed if all my oat milk goes bad. So yeah, I've got one more load of laundry to put in the dryer, and that's done. The dishes have all been washed except for the wok that I used to cook the carne asada in. And I cook it in a wok. I cook everything in a wok. That is my favorite pan that I own. It's just this massive wok. I got it at like Target or somewhere. Yeah, and that in the pan for the chicken's all it's dirty. So I'm just gonna hand wash that stuff, and because it's just two things. I should have bought some paper plates. I just completely forgot about buying like paperware stuff because that made life a little easier. So laundry's almost done. I just finished editing up Monday's vlog. So at least I'll have that ready to go up and get that done. Because I wanted to just like get some work done and have anything to do between doing laundry and all that. But yeah, it's like 2 in the morning. Yeah, 2:20. They're now throwing around category 5. I saw in one news report. Shut your mouth. Just don't bring that kind of curse on us, really. But it did nudge east a little bit more. So it's not looking as detrimental to us, but who knows what's going to happen once it makes landfall. They never stay quite on the path they say they're going to stay on, you know what I mean? So we'll see what the weather says tomorrow. We actually have a local meteorologist that happens to live here. He doesn't really work for like the weather stations. He just kind of consults every now and then, but he runs his own page, and he will give you more up-to-date, accurate stuff than the news will. And I think he just kind of does it like freelance meteorologist, but he's great, and he's funny too, and he explains things where you can understand what the hell he's talking about. Very long, funny, kind of personable paragraphs explaining the weather to you and you know what to expect. And he's usually like dead on accurate about everything. So he's the one that mentioned category 5. I'm like, shut up. Don't you dare. Don't you dare say that. It's bad enough as it is. Got the living room tidied up. I just needed my husband to move a couple boxes when he gets home from work in about 4 or 5 hours. And we gotta take the trash out because I cleaned. That's also what I've done is I've cleaned the kitchen, cleaned off surfaces so we have room for everything, and just been doing a lot of tidying up, and I'm pretty tired. My hip doesn't hurt though. I thought my hip was really going to hurt because it felt like I really pulled a muscle in it, but now that I've been home and everything, it feels fine. I'm not hurting too much. Just my normal hip and back pain. So can't complain there. I'll take my normal pain. I didn't need an added bonus pain in there. So yeah, that's what is up right now. We'll check in tomorrow of what's going on, but for right now I'm going to put these groceries away. I pulled it back out to show you. And yeah, I think I'm just going to play Sims for a little while until I get sleepy because I don't really have any other work to do, and I just got to switch over the laundry and get some towels folded. So yeah, later.
What are you doing, Precious? You sitting here waiting for Mama? Sitting here in our workspace? Yeah? Are we working in the living room right now? Mm-hmm. You in my seat? You exporting videos? Is that what you doing? Yeah? You helping? My little producer? My little editor? Alright.
Alright guys, good morning. It is hurricane day. Well, technically it's going to be here in the morning. But anyways, it's already hit Grand Isle and made landfall, and it's currently destroying New Orleans as we speak, and it's pretty damn bad, like real bad. But it did pivot, so we're not going to see nearly as much as what was anticipated. The wind is currently picking up here though already, and there's some big dark clouds moving in. But the forecast that I just checked said that we're getting real lucky. But I can't say the same for down south. It's really, really bad down towards New Orleans area. That part of the coast is getting decimated. And Mississippi is getting hit really hard right now as well. So it really sucks. But yeah, I think we're going to be okay here. I did stock up just in case we lose power, because you never know. You really don't know until it gets here what it's going to truly be like. So we did manage to get the case of water. We went at 6 a.m. to the store when it first opened and managed to get a big case of water just to have. And I got 3 loaves of bread. But anyway, the husband's family actually stayed home because it pivoted, and they're not going to get any of it for once. So they got incredibly lucky, because they were where Laura hit so bad last year. Like, it completely just destroyed their area. Like, things were just gone, you know? So they are definitely getting super lucky this year and not having their home destroyed again and going without power for 4 months. But anyway, yeah, they stayed home, and they were like, it looks like you're gonna get it worse than us. You want to come down here? That was the conversation, like a real conversation we had, like, should I go further south but go west to avoid it? And I was like, no, let me see what happens, because if it's pivoting east, it might pivot some more and miss us a little bit. So we're out of the cone now. We're on the west side of the hurricane, which is the better side. During Laura, I think we were kind of in the east of it. That's why it was so bad here. We were like right in the cone. But anyway, yeah, so that's good news for us. Bad news for southeast Louisiana, definitely. And I've just watched some of the clips that have been coming in on Facebook of, people filming, just like the stationary cameras, the unmanned cameras set up, and it is terrifying. The winds were like 104 miles an hour, something like that. It's a strong category 4. By the time it gets to us, I think it's going to be just a tropical storm is what it looks like, or a weakened hurricane for sure. But man, these clouds are pretty ominous right now. It looks like it's about to get real bad. About an hour ago, I was sitting at the table and I was like, man, you would never know a hurricane's on its way, because the sun was shining. It was beautiful weather. Now the wind's starting to kick up a bit. Just the most ominous black cloud right over here. I'll show it to you. But yeah, so I got all my meat cooked though. Everything's in the fridge for now, so if something does happen, we got meat and things to eat, and we'll just eat it anyway. If nothing happens, I mean, it's just food. So I've definitely meal prepped for the week, and we are stocked on basics. And it's not like it's stuff that's going to go to waste. It's things we're definitely going to use anyway. So, yeah. My dad's got his generator out, ready to go just in case, and he went and stocked up too. But yeah. So, Dad mentioned that I twisted my ankle in the dollar store. Well, I caught my ankle on the rug at the checkout, right? And like twisted, and it pulled my leg inward, kind of behind me weird. Yeah, ankle's totally fine. The knee I fell on, totally fine. You know where it hurt? My gluteus medius, which is the muscle above, like right on your hip on the side. That muscle I pulled, and I pulled my, I can't remember what they're called, your quad muscles, like the ones on top of your leg. I pulled really bad. So yesterday was not a fun day. I didn't vlog because I just stayed in bed and it took some leave because it hurt to get up and down from the couch. It hurt to walk. It hurt to get off the toilets. It was one of those, it felt like one of those really bad leg days where you end up accidentally pulling a muscle because you went too hard at the gym. It was like that, but just in one isolated area of my leg above my knee to my hip. It was purely just muscle pain. It felt like a really strained, pulled muscle. There was no impact pain or anything like that. It wasn't like from falling that I hurt myself. It was more just the muscle got pulled because my leg twisted. But yesterday was a very, very painful day. And it was also because I imagine I didn't rest after I fell and just got home, went straight to cooking and doing all the laundry in the house and just moving stuff out the living room. Like it was a non-stop kind of busy night where I was just stayed doing stuff. And then by the time I sat down that evening or that morning, I was like, ooh, my hip really is starting to hurt and my leg's starting to hurt, my muscles. And then I got up the next day and oh bitch, it hurt so bad. I took a Epsom salt bath and a leave and just laid in bed and let it rest. Like not sitting on the couch, nothing, because it hurt to sit. There was no comfortable way to get except to lay on my left side. Or just lay on my, actually laid on my right side hurt too. It didn't hurt, but laid on my back hurt. And yeah, it was annoying. It was a very annoying pain, but it wasn't like bad enough to go to urgent care or anything like that. I know what a pulled muscle feels like. And the quad muscle is actually one that I had ripped about 10-ish years ago doing roller derby. I fell weird doing that. My leg had splayed behind me funny, and it ripped my muscle above my knee, your upper top of your thigh muscle, the quad muscle. It ripped muscle up there. So that one gets irritated easily. It's a little bit more sensitive. So if I tweak something, that muscle's gonna hurt just because of the previous injury to it. And I was a dumb kid at the time and didn't go to the doctor about it. Just let it heal on its own. So it's not a happy muscle to begin with. So it's easily to get. It's easy to aggravate it and hurt it if I do something stupid. So that fall just pulled it just right to where I was like, oh, I know this pain. I remember this pain. It wasn't the searing hot pain of ripping a muscle, but it was that soreness that came with it later on. It was that pain. So I'm like, oh, yeah, I angered that. Because when I ripped it, you know when you rip a muscle. When you tear one, you fucking know because it's searing hot knife ripping down your muscle pain. It is a breathtaking pain that it makes you scream. It's so pain. It is one of the worst pains because I have ripped that muscle on my quad and I have torn muscles in my shoulder before. That's why my shoulder is not a happy camper. I've torn the muscle on the back of my arm that connects up and around the rotator cuff. So I'm familiar with the ripping muscle pain and that awfulness that never truly heals. That's the thing when you rip a muscle. It heals, but it never truly heals. It's one of those things that's gonna haunt you later in life. Like, oh, I twisted my leg weird. What is this pain up here for? Yeah, because it just gets very easily aggravated, and my shoulder muscles do that too. Like if I not have the absolute perfect form when I'm lifting or doing any kind of arm workout or upper body workout at the gym, it's going to tweak those muscles and it's going to get mad. It's just kind of how it is. And I'd also torn like some tendons and stuff in this one too, so that's particularly angry on that side, and it's very sensitive. Like it, at least slight wrong movement, even just in my wrist, will set it off. Like it's a whole thing. But I have bad arthritis also, so that doesn't help the situation, because I end up with arthritis in the shoulder and my neck and elbow, wrist, hand from all that, which was gonna probably happen to me anyway because of my joint issues. I was gonna have arthritis. That just kind of exacerbated it on that particular side, because I do have that pain on this side. It's just not nearly to that extent. My freaking finger though has been killing me. I've been scrolling too much on the computer and I have arthritis in my pointer finger. Anyway, enough about body pain. We all got it. We know what it's like. Also, why I like switch hands a lot when I'm filming and holding the camera is because this arm starts to hurt in my shoulder and my wrist. So I can't hold my phone very long up with this arm. And like if I sit there and hold my phone a long time scrolling, it will anger it. Fun. But let me show you the ominous clouds of the sky right now, because it's not pretty. But I'm just very relieved. It actually said that power outages were unlikely. Yesterday it said probable to likely in my area, so it's definitely changed. The forecast is kind of rapidly changing at this point. Who knows? Who knows? It looks like my dad had just said on the news that he said it looks like it was like stalling out over New Orleans, which is the worst. When a hurricane like stalls out like that, that is just really, really bad, because that means flooding and winds and just the torrential rain. Yeah, and it's the weird coincidence that it is 14 years exactly since Katrina, and hitting the same area is just really bizarre. Like, I mean, it's the 14-year anniversary of Katrina. Oh, there's a bun. Oh, my bunnies hide. But I think Katrina hit us worse than what this one's gonna hit, is what it looks like. So yeah, I'm for myself selfishly thankful it's not another Laura hitting us, because that was really particularly hard that time. I mean, I've been through a lot of hurricanes, but that one was really bad for us. You know, I've been through ones before Katrina, obviously. I've been through a mini after, but there was something about Laura that was just particularly bad. Like, Gustav was pretty bad for us, and like that was like our worst one. Laura just beat the shit out of it, and it was terrible. So I'm just thankful selfishly that we're gonna be okay, is what it looks like. But it's very bittersweet relief, because you know that means someone else is going to get it bad. Like, it's a very strange feeling, because you know, you wishing it not happening to you is putting it on someone else, kind of thing, you know? It's very terrible. It's terrible all around for everyone. But anyway, I'm gonna go play on the computer, I guess, and I think I'm just gonna play Sims. I've already kind of scheduled me some time off should the power go out, so I don't really have anything pressing to do. I have like one graphic to add to a video, and I can go ahead and get that exported, so I'll probably do that this evening at some point. But I'm just gonna drink my Starbucks triple shot coffee drink and just hang out with Pumpkin. So yep, that is the update now, and I will check in should things take a turn or whatever. I'll just check it later. Sorry, Pumpkin, I wasn't talking. Pumpkin looked at me like, what? Like I say question to you very often. Where are you? Come here. This is my computer helper here. But question, would you guys be interested in seeing a Sims 4 house tour of my actual house? Because I built my house to just about spec in the game because I'm a weirdo like that, and I've decorated how I am wanting to decorate my house and redo things. I do it as like almost like a mood board type of thing where I can get an idea of where I want to put furniture and stuff without actually having to do it in real life. And like say I wanted to, tweak a wall color, just it gives me a good idea of what that would look like in my own home. So if you guys would like to see an actual tour of my house in Sims, my actual home, let me know. And I think that'd be really fun to do. I can screen record it and put in a vlog or something. And I've also built or also created a sim of myself and my husband, and I'm gonna be making a pumpkin sim just because I'm a nerd and I just like to do that. Mostly I don't actually play my sim very much. I just do it to decorate her house and that kind of thing because I like to decorate, and it's easier to decorate in a game than it is in real life. It's way less expensive. So yeah, if you guys would be interested in that, let me know. I could definitely just do a little screen recording of that and show you what my house kind of looks like and what I want my house to look like, rather. Just some little upgrades and like furniture that I want to get opposed to what I have now, which anyway. I'm gonna sit here and do a little more decorating is what I'm gonna do, and listen to some YouTube videos. I'm just catching up with some Michelle Wong's videos from last month. I've watched her vlogs, but I haven't watched every one of her makeup reviews. So that's what I'm catching up on, just some makeup reviews and just listening to content. That's what I like to do while I'm playing. That's when I catch up on YouTube, is when I'm just doing stuff at the computer where I don't have to hear what I'm doing. If I'm editing, I can't have any noise because I can't focus. But yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and pop in them graphics probably for a video later. So yeah, alright. Let me know in the comments if that interests you. Sims 4 house tour. I'm gonna do it anyway, probably. I don't care if you guys think it's interesting or not. I'm just gonna do it because I want to do it. So yeah, I'll see you later. Okay, good afternoon. I almost said morning, but I'd be full of shit as usual when I say good morning. I'm just gonna say good morning. If I clarify it's actually morning, I'm not lying about it. But it's my morning technically. Well, this is about my, morning-ish. We got incredibly lucky here. We got a slight breeze. We were right in the cone. We were in the path. And Ida shifted miraculously, like crazy, kind of a weird shift. Like, I've never seen a hurricane do this after it made landfall. Like, just and went straight towards Mississippi. And we're about 50 miles outside the cone. And today we've gotten a little bit of rain, and that's about it. And when I say a little bit of rain, I mean like some mist and a little bit of wind. And it actually felt really nice outside. So yeah, we'll be back in the hundreds tomorrow, of course, or well, the high 90s. But today was actually it felt like fall today, so it was kind of nice. But anyway, we got lucky. We got very lucky. And the rest of the state did not. I've been looking at footage and, watching the videos of everything. Like, there's cities underwater. Laplace is underwater. All these small areas outside New Orleans are just completely gone, it looks like. It's so devastating. And, yeah, they're, without power, and people are just on the roofs kind of thing. It's really, really bad. And I spoke to my friends who are further south on the east side. They're okay. They've made it. Well, I'm waiting to hear from Sarah. Sarah, hello. I messaged you. I mean, obviously you probably don't have power and stuff, so I'm not butthurt about that. I understand. And I imagine she's okay. It's not her first rodeo, but I was definitely worried about her. And, yeah, it's not great for southeast Louisiana. I mean, it wasn't until yesterday evening that we didn't know we weren't going to get hit. It was very bizarre last minute, because I mean, you saw me, I was prepared. We were ready to be a week without power and all of that, and then nothing happened. It was so crazy because I stayed up all night. It was coming in the morning. I was awake and went outside multiple times, just a slight breeze. I'm like, where is it at? And I go check the map, and it was still in New Orleans. That thing stalled out there for what felt, I don't know if it was 12 hours, but it was a damn long time that it was just there. I mean, it was the entire day. It was just hovering, and then took a weird turn. That's the thing with hurricanes, are so unpredictable, really. Like, they can tell you a path, but you never know what the path really is going to be until it happens, kind of thing. So it's just very bizarre. But yeah, I think I'm gonna wrap this vlog up here. I just got out of the bath. Obviously my hair's drying. Put a little tan on, feel human again, and I'm about to post vlog of last week. And I've already actually edited most of this week's vlog, of this current one. I just need to put this part in. And gonna do some filming tonight. And me and Pumpkin right now are hanging out on the couch, charging everything up and doing a little admin work. I'm gonna, write out my plan for September, that kind of thing. So yeah, just send prayers for everyone down south, and good vibes, healing vibes, positive things, because I think there was about 1.1 million people without power. It's pretty bad, so definitely they need all the love and good vibes that you can muster to send. Like I said, it feels weird to be like, huh, well, we got lucky, and then you go look, but so many people were so unlucky. And it's hard to be relieved or happy about it not happening to you, because the devastation is just so horrible regardless, But anyway, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe, especially my friends in Southeast Louisiana. You guys stay safe and take care of one another. Sending all my love and good vibes your way. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay safe. Stay spooky. Bye now.